What's up, y'all? It's your boy C Will Talks, and I am back with another video, man. I am on my consistent way. I'm telling y'all getting 1 to 2 videos every week. But I want to talk about a skill that I learned that changed my life. I learned how to interview, and that has changed my life. And I know there's a lot of people struggling with finding jobs right now. There's a point where I was really struggling to find a job too. But I want to tell y'all 3 things that has helped me and helped some of my friends that I help get jobs. And the first thing, hunger. A lot of y'all are applying for jobs on LinkedIn that have like 100, maybe 1,000 applicants. You really have to show them that you're the one. So you have to take extra steps. For example, I am blowing up the recruiters' DMs or Messenger or whatever it's called on LinkedIn. I'm blowing them up. I'm asking them questions. I'm asking them how I can prepare better. And I might even reach out to somebody who actually has the role to see what they're looking for. Actually, this is something I've done. I seen somebody get a role that I wanted, just got hired, and I hit him up. I'm like, yo, what did you do? How'd you get in? And he, shout out to him, shout out to bro, because he really helped me out. He gave me a roadmap of how he got the job. He even gave me examples that he used in the interview that I could just twist and use it with my own experience, of course. So you got to be hungry. That's number one. And number two, this is what I see the most. And I actually had to help my sister out with this recently. I know a lot of y'all have really good backgrounds. You might have went to a really good school. You might have done really great things. You might have been in a good club, maybe an athlete. But what's hurting you is you don't know how to articulate your value and how that's relevant to the job. That is something that I got really good at from basically not having a job for 6 months and having an interview every week for 6 months. You have to be able to articulate your value. You might think something, for example, I was an athlete in college. I was applying for a role that I'm now, and I had to have, I think, 3 to 5 years of experience. At the time, did not have 3 to 5 years of experience, but I did not let that scare me. You also got to apply for jobs that you think you might not be qualified for because you never know. Sometimes you get lucky. But I was also walking them, back to the story, I was walking them through how I used to do these weight training lifts in college for the basketball teams for everybody who was a walk-on or who was not getting minutes. Because I knew at a moment's notice somebody could get hurt and now you're in the game. Now you got to play. So we're always working to get better. And a lot of those guys were younger, so I was more like a mentor to them. And I'm just showing them this is the level you have to work at the Division I level if you even think you're going to play the next year. And I would say things like that in job interviews. So now the interviewer is like, oh, okay, so this dude has some leadership qualities. This dude, he knows how to work hard. This, that, the third, some of those skills like that. But I know you guys have more relevant experience to the job that you can use. And even if you did it at a smaller job, like let's say you were working at Dick's or you were working in a restaurant, I'm sure that you can gather up 3 to 4 stories that is relevant to the job that you're applying for. And lesson number 3, ask for referrals. This goes back to being hungry. If you see somebody on LinkedIn, try to chat them up a little bit. Ask them about the job and then ask them, would you mind referring me? Now, for the most part, I don't think people will say no. Most companies offer you money if you refer somebody to the company and they stay for X amount of days. If you ask me for a referral, I'm going to say yes. For the most part, I'm going to say yes. I would say yes. I would say yes for the most part. But yeah, most companies offer you money to refer people. So don't be afraid to ask somebody for a referral. Literally, the worst thing they can say is no. And that company probably has over 100 employees, over 1,000 employees. So you have 1,000 more people to ask on the bright side. But guys, I hope this video helped you out. And I hope you can apply it. And I hope you get that job soon too. I'll be back next week. 2 more videos, maybe 1 more video because I'm going to do some traveling next week. But yeah, also leave in the comments like some things y'all would want to see me talk about. Yeah, I think we're going to end it there. Yeah, until next week.